There is something that I keep telling people when I am on a walk, and I tell them that an army moves with the speed of the slowest vehicle. So, and then I request them not to be the slowest vehicle. Not to be the slowest vehicle.
Shout into the mic.
Okay. So, when we stopped last time, I was telling you about how relations between that, one of the things that made JNU what it was, that relations between students and teachers were never formal, as we have been trained to look up to our teachers in the way we have been trained for 5,000 years.
Wow.
Students asked questions. They engaged teachers, faculty in debates. They disagreed with them. And this is what makes a university. This was crucial into making JNU what it became. There was one more thing, which is again now I'm using the past tense, and that was the admission policy of this university. It didn't come automatically. We had to fight for it. The first Vice Chancellor of this university, G. Parthasarthi, who was an extremely open-minded person and somebody who had a great vision, but we gherowed him on the question of admission policy. We told that somebody is pulling this wire, and this is one wire that you shouldn't be pulling. So we, from the Students' Union, we went to the university administration and we said, if this has to become a national university, we have to have an admission policy that will ensure that students from all over the country and all strata of society have access to this university. And I am very happy to tell you that my center played a very important role, my center, CRD, played a very important role in putting together the admission policy. In 1971, the census of India in 1971, there were two people who introduced a new concept in the 1971 census. They worked out parameters of development. They chose 64 indicators of development, and every district in the country was tested against those 64 parameters, and we identified all these districts were classified in 4 groups. The most developed, developed, less developed, and least developed. Based on this, criteria for admission were worked out. If somebody belongs to a 4th quartile district, has studied in a village, belongs to a scheduled caste or a scheduled tribe, and the monthly income of the family is less than 1,000 rupees a month. Those days, 1,000 rupees was plenty of money. That student will get 20 mark advantage against somebody from the same district who came from an elite background, went to an English medium school, and whose family's monthly income was more than 5,000 rupees a month. And we had examples like that. We had a student from Ajmer, which was a 4th quartile district, but that student had studied in Mayo College. He got 0 points. And a scheduled caste boy from Ajmer got 20 points. The idea was to offset the disadvantage that the disenfranchised, the marginalized suffer. And I'll tell you how it worked. And that was crucial. We fought for student faculty committees. Every time there were examinations, there were 5 students selected in every center, and they'll be part of the admission committee. The students did not sit in the interview. They did not check the answer sheets. We only ensured that the weightage was correctly given. And strange things came out. We had a gold medalist from Bihar who applied for admission to economics, and he was failed. The students' union took up the issue. We said, how can this be? A gold medalist in economics from Bihar, how is he that he is not even fit for admission into MA? And then we found out that the student was interviewed in English. And we said he has to be re-interviewed. And the university re-interviewed. This identified 5 economists who had studied Hindi, who knew Hindi and who knew economics in Hindi. 2 of them came from SIS, faculty members. The student was interviewed again, admitted. He did his MA from here. He did his MPhil from Zakir Hussain Center for Education. He became a lecturer in the Pune University, and currently he teaches in JNU.
Who is that?
Okay.
Who is?
Now with this background, you can't find out.
Okay.
Go next to
So these were I think 2 key things: the admission policy and the student faculty committee. And that is why when the attack came during the emergency, and within 3 years of the admission policy, the first attack came on the admission policy, and we had to fight. But now all of you are studying here, you know what has happened to the admission policy. You know. And the day this admission policy, all these weightages are removed, they are basically have been removed as far as I know. Eventually, Delhi University with JNU will become another Delhi University. The national character of this university will disappear. And it was because of the national character of this university that it was impossible in this university to discriminate, to make fun of people whose language you did not understand, which happens on a daily basis everywhere else. That people from the northeast were not ragged because of the slant of their eyes. The Tamil speaking or Odia speaking or Telugu speaking people were not made fun of as they are made fun of in whole lot of North Indian institutes. This happened because of the admission. Yeah. Yes.
Ganga Godavari. Next stop.
Ganga Godavari.